What's up, fam? It's your boy Epstein.Hollywood. We're back on the IE Network. And this is the IE Network breaking news report. Now, according to several sources, the New York Post being one of them, Daily Mail being another one. I have not yet to see this on TMZ or CNN or anything like that, but a lot of platforms are reporting it. It says over 170 people with Jeffrey Epstein links likely to be named in court docs set to be unsealed in coming weeks. So they were saying in the early weeks of 2024, these documents that we've been hearing about for years now is saying, I remember back in February of 2023, they were saying that they were unsealed and they were going to be released. Well, that never happened. But now it's saying that they're going to be unreleased, and it's more than 170 people of former employees, clients, and victims are set to be named in a trove of court documents that a Manhattan federal judge has ordered unsealed in the coming weeks. So Judge Loretta Preska on Monday ordered the release of, that was yesterday, the release of the trove of long sealed documents in the since settled defamation lawsuit that Epstein accuser Virginia Roberts Giuffre brought against the convicted pedophile Madame Ghislaine Maxwell back in 2015. So under the ruling, dozens of individuals who have previously only been identified as Jane Does or John Does in various court filings linked to the suit will likely be identified when materials tied to them are unsealed in full. So they're going to get their identities released, which I don't think is a good thing. Now, the judge has given those individuals 14 days to appeal the decision, according to Monday's order. Meanwhile, a handful of those will be spared. Okay, after the judge found that unsealing their names in specific court documents would disclose sensitive information regarding an alleged minor victim of sexual abuse who has not spoken publicly and who has not maintained his or her privacy. And who has maintained his or her privacy. Previously sealed court docs tied to Giuffre's defamation suit against Maxwell, which they eventually settled in 2017 for an undisclosed amount, have trickled out over the years. The defamation suit had centered on Giuffre claim that Maxwell defamed her by saying that she was lying about being sex trafficked by Epstein when she was a teen. So, they're saying in 2024, the early weeks of 2024, this name of, 177 people will be revealed. But let's keep in mind, later on in the article, it says the individual that's going to be released have 14 days to appeal. So you know there's going to be a lot of appeals if there are big name people that the world knows. You know it's going to be a lot of people appealing that, right? And it also says that certain people will be spared, right? Meanwhile, a handful of those will be spared after the judge found that unsealing their names in specific court documents would disclose sensitive information regarding an alleged minor victim or sexual abuse. So I guess the Jane Does and John Does are the people who were the victims. So we're going to see. I mean, I've been hearing about this for a long time, and people kept saying they're going to get unsealed, they're going to get unsealed, they're going to get unsealed. So let's see what happens. Now remember, over the years, there has been flight logs, fake flight logs, different lists to come out. We've seen a list that had, Obama on it, Bill Clinton, Jay-Z and Beyonce, Will Smith, I've seen every a list with so many people on it that at first, when the list first came out, the only names that I noticed on that list was Bill Clinton and I think it was Prince Andrew or Prince William, one of those princes. It was Prince Andrew. I didn't notice any other big name celebrities on that list. But this sounds like to me, and remember, this judge is a conservative. This sounds like to me that if this is true, I guarantee you she does not release the name of Donald Trump. And Donald Trump has more pictures with Jeffrey Epstein. I could believe that as many sexual allegations as he has against him, you going to tell me he never stepped foot on that island not one time? And this dude has more pictures with Jeffrey Epstein than anybody. But him and his minions want us to believe, oh, he was hanging out and partying with him. Then when he found out what type of guy he was, he stopped. BS. So I know people are saying Jay-Z's going down. You know, they can't wait for black people to go, oh, I see people naming black. Oh, Jay-Z. Oh, Jay-Z and Beyonce. Let's not forget now, Mark Zuckerberg just recently laid down, over $200 million on a bunker in Hawaii. So if you start seeing certain celebrities, we already believe that Oprah has a bunker. People were telling me Jay-Z and Beyonce bought a bunker. I'm not so sure if that's true. I'd have to research it, but they said they recently bought a bunker. If you start seeing celebrities take off before January, then you'll know it's true. You'll know their name is getting revealed. If you start seeing celebrities say, hey, we're moving to this place, we're moving to that place, right? And start purchasing underground bunkers, then you'll know it's true. So right now, there's several YouTube platforms and the New York Post, and as well as the Daily Mail, who have all said they're going to release 177 names. Just getting into a couple of comments, it says, what needs to be released are the videos and the people contained in them from his hard drives they seized. That will reveal the blackmailed politicians and judges and corporate heads and bankers and Wall Street and elites and Hollywood peeps and foreign government politicians as well. Another person said the FBI had been sitting on a stash of CD-ROMs. Yeah, the media is that old. That they pulled out of Epstein's safe at one of the properties, one of them in Southwest, some years back, I think, before the NY and Florida searches. Allegedly, the CD-ROMs are labeled stuff like Lolita and famous so-and-so. So we are going to see if this happens. The judge will probably be found to have committed suicide before the final ruling, as I know someone said. So we're going to find out, man, in January. We're going to keep our eye on this judge, right? A lot of people believe that Bill Clinton's on it. A lot of people believe Bill Gates is on it because there's pictures out there that allegedly is Bill Gates, right? And then someone else says, I am only here to remind folks that Trump called Epstein a terrific guy who was a lot of fun to be with. It always been insane to me that people talk such well-deserved crap about Bill, but Donnie is a swell guy. Exactly. So we're going to see what happens, man. 177 names is rumored to be released at the top of 2024. Who's on that list? Is one of your faves on that list? You better pray that they're not. And like I said, keep your eye on these celebrities and politicians. The ones that start saying, hey, we're going to move to, we're moving to Timbuktu, it's out of nowhere. You'll know what's going on. You'll know that they think that they might possibly be in a little trouble. It's your boy Epstein.Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe. Share this video with your friends.